What's going on? Welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Delani, better known as Deliberry340, and today we're gonna do another Lego and Yap. But this time, this Lego and Yap is going to be my June reading wrap up. So of course, before we get into that, we gotta talk about this Lego set. Not gonna lie to you, I kind of like doing this Lego and Yap. The only problem is when I run out of things to talk about before I finish the Lego set. But other than that, I kind of like it. Let me know if this is a content you like to watch, because I might continue doing this because I'm also trying to catch up on building the Lego sets that I have, and I'm almost done. I think I only have 2 more sets to complete, and those are bigger sets, so it's going to take me a little bit longer to do, so I'm going to have a really long topic to talk about. But I think I should be able to complete this while talking about my June readings. So this Lego set is set 31173, which is the tropical toucan. So you can either do the tropical toucan, the butterfly, or the fish. This is a Creator 3-in-1, and I actually love these sets. The ones that I love the most, I'll buy 2 of them so I could make 2 of ones. Like for instance, the parrots, they had a parrot, a pink and a blue. I was like, oh, I love the pink parrot, so I bought the pink parrot, but I went back and bought the blue because I had the fish. But I like these sets, and today we're gonna do the toucan because it's so cute. You see how it's holding the watermelon? The sun is in my let me close the blind so you guys can see me. There we go. So this is a set, the Creator 3-in-1. We're gonna do the toucan. And you know, if you're new here, the first thing that I do when I open my sets, I did that thing again where I didn't bring the container to separate the pieces. You'd think by now I would know this. That's just sad, Delani. But I've been doing good without my container, so it's okay. So the first thing I do is I look at the booklets, because on the book there is a QR code. And when you scan the code on the Lego Builder app, it catalogs your Lego set for you, and you also get points. And one thing about me, I love points. I love points, and I love a catalog. So we're doing the toucan. So this is the book that we'll be using today. Ooh, gotta scan that code. And again, so this is the book for the fish, and then the book for the butterfly. But we don't need these because we're not building those. And oops. So it found it. So now it's loading up. So again, usually with the bigger Lego sets, I would use the Builder app, because sometimes the pieces look kind of tricky to put together when using the book. With the Builder app, you know, because it's digital, you could spin the pieces around and see what's going on. So it shows you, because this is a 3-in-1 creator combo, it shows you the 3 options for what you're building. And we're doing the toucan, so I selected that, and now it's loading up. Ooh. And because I'm not actually going to use a Builder app, and then it does this really cool thing where it opens the bag and you touch it and it explodes. It's really cute. So because I'm not using the Builder app, I'm just gonna close it to the side. I just do that so I can get my points. But we're gonna use the book, and at the end, I'll just quickly swipe through so I can get my points in the end. That's just me. So this set is a small set, so it only has 3 bags. 1, 2, 3. So I'll put 3 and 2 on the side. Let's focus with bag 1. It's the paper bags. You see in the other video with the other sets that I did, the bags were plastic, because Lego said, yeah, we try and save the economy and stuff. Not the economy, save the world. So we're gonna switch to paper bags. This is my first Lego set with paper bags. That's actually pretty kind of cool. Anyways, I was just looking at my reading log, and I just realized that I missed a book in my June reading wrap up. So this is where I write it down, and I just realized I missed a book. So I didn't actually read 12 books. I actually read 13. Okay, but let's start with my first book. So the first book that I actually read in June, that I finished in June, I started it in May, but I didn't finish reading it until June, was I Accidentally Locked Down a Witch by Jessica Cage. And it was, you know, a fantasy lesbian romance. I enjoyed it. Honestly, I enjoy anything by Jessica Cage, and that was the last installment in the Accidents Happen series. And I was having a time in that series, so I knew that I was going to enjoy the book. Like, I had no doubts that it was not going to be a 5-star read for me. And if you're wondering, yes, I marked it as a 5-star read because I know it was going to be good, but not just because I know it was going to be good, but because it actually was good. And Jessica Cage, I think she has like this specific style of writing. And one of the things that I absolutely adore with her is her entry line. Like the first sentence when you open her book, it just grabs you every single time and it just stays with you. But yeah, that book was really good. I'm actually sad the series is finished, but you know, good things always have to come to an end. And if at some point in time I actually catch up on, well, I probably would never catch up on my TBR. That's that. But at some point in time, I might actually reread the series because it's been a while now since I've read the very first one. And if you're wondering, technically they could be read as standalones, but they're interconnected because the characters cross each book. It's 4 books in total. It's 4? I think it's 4, yeah. In total. And like I said, the characters interconnect, but you can read it as a standalone. But you know me, like I say, even though it can be read as a standalone, once that book is in that series, I have to read it in order. I cannot skip around. I don't care if I'm missing out. Oh no. I don't care if I'm missing out on the conversations. I just can't do it. Like, people who literally skip other books to just go to the one that's current and just miss like all the information, something is wrong with you. Because then you miss all the backstories, you miss how did we get here, like you missing everything. And that's not cool. Because then you be confused and then you want to be asking 50 million questions like, oh, how did so-and-so get here? Why does so-and-so like this person? Why we don't like? You should have read the daggone series in order. It don't matter if it's interconnected or not. You should have read it in order. That's why it's there. Okay, so I'm trying to find a piece here. Maybe I used the wrong. Okay, see? I used the wrong piece here. This piece was supposed to be here. And then this piece was supposed to be here. See where you gotta pay attention? So usually when I do my Legos, I listen to an audiobook. So me having to yap, it kind of take away my focus on what I'm doing. So sometimes if I get quiet, it's just because I kind of zone out. And I have to focus on what I'm doing. So yeah. So that was Accidentally Locked Down a Witch by Jessica Cage. I had a time. I enjoyed it. I also was able to meet her at BRBF, and I'm happy. And I was able to get the other 2 books because I already had the first one. I accidentally summoned a demon boyfriend. I just needed to... Okay, see? I think I did that wrong. Yep. I just need to get the 2 in the middle, and now I need to get Accidentally Locked Down a Witch. Gotta get that one. And then that series is done for. Alright, my next read was The Bush Tea Murder by Ashley Bernier. That is a Virgin Islands author. I actually picked up that book from our local bookstore back home in the Virgin Islands when I went home for Carnival in May. And I picked it up because I saw it, not only because she is a Virgin Islands author, but because I saw when the bookstore posted it on their page. I was like, that sounds interesting. And it's written by a local Virgin Islander. I have to get it. So when I went home, of course, every time I go home, I visit the bookstore to see what local author books I could pick up to add to my collection. And that was a must. I picked that up, and another book as well. I can't remember the author's name, but I think it's a queer romance. I think. Don't quote me on it. I'll have to look. I have to look in my backlog. I know that last name is Calendar. I can't remember the first name, but it begins with a K. Actually, when I find the book, I'll put it's right here. This is the book I'm talking about. This is another author from the Virgin Islands, and they wrote this book. I forgot I could do that. Yeah. Oh, The Bush Tea Murder was amazing. I absolutely enjoyed it. It was like a warm hug from the Virgin Islands. It was so Virgin Islands coded, down to the way we speak. The way we speak, that's how it was written in the book, and I absolutely love that. It is set in the Virgin Islands, so all the major cities, all, the major tourist attractions that were mentioned in there. So I'm just envisioning the setting and where the characters is moving throughout the story, and I'm like, oh my God, this is home. This is home. I love it. If you can't tell, I love it. I am a pro Virgin Islander. Like, yeah, we have our own stuff going on, but at the end of the day, I'm a pro Virgin Islander, and it is what it is. So I was really excited to read that book, and not only was I excited to read it, but I was excited at the fact that I loved it. So I had to turn the piece so that this piece is facing me now, and then add these, whatever this back thing is that they want me to add. Am I adding it like this or like, okay, I don't know. And then also, whenever I end up with where a piece goes, I will bring on that app. I will bring on that app to clarify what is going on, because ain't nothing worse than putting a piece wrong after you done 10 steps down into putting it together. I have to go 10 steps back to take it apart to fix that one piece. And it's always one of the littlest pieces that'll mess up the whole vibe. So if I feel like I did something wrong, I'm gonna bring out that app, I'm gonna twisty turn it around, and we're gonna figure it out, because my Lego builders know it gets real. It gets real in here. So we gotta focus, and we gotta do what we gotta do to make sure this shit is right. You feel me? Yeah, you feel me? Daddy Jones. See? I feel like something already wrong here because, oh, see? Okay. This has to go on this. Oops. This has to go here. And then with this here, it goes here. I don't know what part of the bird this is, but it's together. I don't know. All right, so this goes on the side. There is something else here going on. These pieces, these types of pieces, it always messes me up. These always mess me up because either one is going to go pointing that way and another one go that way, and it just messes me up. See, this one is already done wrong. So I have to get one where the longer dots is on the left side, not the right side. So this is the one that we want. And if you're wondering, of course, I rated The Bush Tea Murder 5 stars. It was good. It was actually good. And it was a cozy mystery. There was romantic elements, of course, mystery, and a good time. A good time. A good time was had. Oh, I did that wrong again. See? Not paying attention. Not paying attention. Not paying attention. And snap that together, and then Oh, wait. Okay, that's for this. And then there's another one with this that goes here. I'm so confused. See? So I'm talking about it just be a lot going on in these sets. It just be a lot going on. I think this is part of the tail. I think this is part of the tail. Okay, this is part of the tail. We have a tail. We have a tail. This book is War About You by Nick Mills. This is following the Mills brother. The first one we followed oh my god, what's his name? And I love him so bad. What's his name? Uno! His name was Uno. So Uno is in the first book. It's three brothers. Uno is the first book. The second book is Skip. The third book is Wild. I need to go read Wild because the brothers, they be brothering. Skip is in the second book, which is What About You. And that man gives no fucks. He does not. That man gives no fuck. He was so unhinged. And he was a time. And I realized that I enjoy Nick Mills as well. So I will definitely, once I finish with this series, I will be going back to her catalog. I've read the first two books via audiobook. I haven't read the third one yet as via audiobook. I might have to get me an Audible subscription while it's free just to listen to it because I don't have it. The rest of them I get them from Podium Entertainment. Shout out to the ALC program. But the audiobooks are really good. I highly recommend those as well. All right, my next book was Can's Choice by Takara. I also listened to that via audiobook. That was about 4 hours and some change, I think 4:17. I was able to listen to that book via Hoopla. So if you don't know what Hoopla is ran by your local library. And you can do ebooks there as well, but you have to read it in the app. So I specifically only use Hoopla for audiobooks. When it comes to ebooks, then I'll use Libby because then I could send it to my Kindle and I could read it there. So Can's Choice is by Takara. I rated that one 4 stars. It's a Vigor story. So if you like Vigors with grills, then I highly suggest you read that. It's really quick, straight to the point. It's a Vigor with grills. What else am I supposed to say about that? Like, huh? I'm sorry. Yeah. This part I got focused again because this was the one that had messed me up the last time. So I'm making sure like I put the tail. This is the second part of the tail. We gained somewhere. We doing stuff. I've attached the tail. We got the tail. So we go to bag 2. All right, we're going to bag 2. Let's move this to the side. All right, bag 2, but we got to turn this so this is facing back towards me again. Let me just look for the pieces. This one was an erotica, Sinful Serenity by Mary C. Kim. Yes. The plot twist I was not expecting. Conflict is definitely one of those mean guys, but mean because he's protecting his heart. It's an arranged marriage as well. Not even arranged. It was a forced marriage, to be specific. Because that wasn't arranged. It was forced upon them. It was like enemies to lovers, rivals to love. Really rivals to lovers. But, you know, I will always take a rivals to lovers, enemies to lovers story any day. Because I just love reading about a man trying to stop his attraction from the female, knowing that at the end of the day, I gonna be together. Because love always wins. No matter how much you try it, love is always going to win. And that's exactly what happened in Sinful Serenity. that book had me laughing because I was like, this man is trying so hard. But love wins every single time. And I will say, Serenity ain't no little bitch. She's not. She is not to be played with, and she stood 10 toes down on her feelings when it came time to do what she had to do. And I love her for that. Because, yeah, don't let them play with you. Don't. Especially that man conflict. At the end of the day, man easy like Sunday man, you know. Don't mind them. Man easy bad. It don't matter what they say, they easy bad. And you could crack them like an egg if you really want to. Just saying. I don't know what piece of the bird this is, but it's a bird. We're getting there. We already done on book 2 out of book 3. So, yeah. This next read was Silent Surrender by Netra Antoinette. This book is also available now. Also, Sinful Serenity was an arc that is also available now. Silent Surrender by Netra Antoinette is also available now. Silent Surrender is a romantic suspense. This was Netra Antoinette's first romantic suspense, and she did the damn thing. I was locked in. I was like, oh, this is what we doing? Okay. It was one of those books where, like, you know the book done, but you still flipping because you need to know what happening. And it is part of a series. So the next one doesn't come out, of course, till next year. In case you're one of those people like, I can't read an unfinished series. Well, then don't read this one yet. It comes out next year. And it's okay if that's what you want to do. But I enjoyed it. I can't wait for the second part to come out because, yes, I will be reading it as well. It was good. Netra is good. And if romantic suspense is not your type of vibe, go in her backlog. She also has this really cute novella series. It's called Sundays in the Salon. I need to finish them, but it gives you that nostalgic feeling of going to the salon with your mother and being surrounded by, you know, those black women having that black woman talk and that uplifting spirit, getting your hair done, feeling good type vibe. I definitely need to finish it. I was enjoying that series, and it's also a quick read. I just be getting distracted on my reads. But yeah, and not only that, she also has the Mind, Body, and Soul series. You know, I talk about that book all the time. That shit is a vibe. Those books are a vibe. You know what you missing on. You don't know what you're missing out on by not reading those books. Oh, this is the head. Okay, guys, this is the head. It's going on top here. We gained somewhere. This is the head. This is the head. Okay, we got a head. We got eyes. You see it? You see it? Okay. Try and find these little tree. Oh, is it 2? Is it 2, right? 2. Oh, okay. This goes on the side. I guess this is going to be for the wings. I don't even remember what the box looked like, but oopsie. Here we go. The little pegs are added on. And then we have to add these little thingamabobs on here on the side. Ooh, ooh, ooh. I'm missing another little thing because it said 2. Oh, it's supposed to be, oh, one on each side. My bad. So I don't know why I did that. Okay, it's one on each side. And then one of these little, ooh, I'm being kind of rough. I'm so sorry, Mr. Toucan animal. I'm so sorry. All right. In a sorry guys, I'm trying to focus now because it's getting serious. It's getting serious. We're moving faster and it's getting serious. I gotta lock in. So yeah, Silent Surrender by Netra Antoinette. If you are a romantic suspense girly or you're looking for a new genre to try, then of course, I suggest that. I do. What I like to do, I do. Ooh, I do. That did not click in. These things be clicking hard. Hard. Okay, I got it. I think I did something wrong. I did. See? This is what I'm talking about. You got to pay attention. So I need to turn it. Oops. There we go. And it goes back here. This is a claw. This looks kind of weird. You look weird to you? How the claw is? I guess. Looks kind of weird to me. All right, our next book is Done in the Dark by Aria Days. When it comes to Aria Days, you really don't know what to expect other than a good time. Because every time I read a book by Aria Days, I feel like I'm left questioning my moral compass, and because of the things that are detailed in the books, and Done in the Dark is one of those where you completely forget the main point of the book. And if you have not read Done in the Dark, I don't want to spoil it for you, but just know you will forget the main plot of the book. Because it's like, they really are here for a good time, not a long time. But there is a big thing about them in this storyline. And that's why I say every time I read an Aria Days book, I am left questioning my moral compass. Because it's like, where did I go wrong? Is it me? I know it's not really me. Aria just knows how to write the fuck out of a book. She does. You have to give it to her. She be doing a damn thing. It's the wrong one. Here we go. You check. So Done in the Dark is part of her Taboo series. So get into it. Especially if you have not read Aria Days book as yet, then I really don't know what you're waiting on, because you're missing out on a good time. You're missing out on a good time. Did I do that right? I hope I did that right, because I don't know, man. Sometimes these pieces be leaving me flustered. I think so. And then this. Okay. Did I get it done? I think I got it done. I try and focus to make sure that I put the bright piece on. I think it's here now. Okay. This next one is The Bridge Back to You by Rhys M. Nielsen. That book was so cute. The imagery and use of the bridge and the connection with it and why it's on the cover of the book was top tier. I was like, I love when books do that, when they either take the title of the book and somehow place it in the storyline, and then you read it and you're like, oh my God, I love that every single time. And not only did she do that with The Bridge Back to You, with using the bridge back to you, but the cover art and how it connects to the story. I love that. I did. And I finished the book and I was like, oh my God, I see what you did there. because that was pretty freaking cool. Yeah. So, of course, if you're wondering, you should read that book. Yeah, because honestly, June was a banger month for me. I had all bangers. I ain't read not one bad book. And you know why I ain't read not one bad book? Because I read what I want to read. I don't read things just because that's the hype. I read what I want to read, and then I read it when I want to read it. This is a wing. It's a wing. Okay. That was cool. That wing was cool. It looks kind of complicated, but it have a lot of little moving parts there. Not gonna even hold you. Like, that was kind of complicated a little bit. Not really, but yeah. It was doing a thing. A thing was being done, I will say. Okay, I'm focusing so I could know how to place this. Like, you gotta count the pieces and make sure like all the little dots, the number of dots line up so that you don't mess up what you're doing. Because again, it would be one of these little pieces that would throw the whole set off, and then you gonna be annoyed with yourself that you have to take this piece off in order to get it fixed, and it'll be all the way back to the beginning. I'm telling you. So that's why I kind of stopped talking so I could focus. I gotta focus. Focus. Really focus. It's supposed to be. Okay. There it is. Carry on, baby. Carry on. Flip. Because remember now, this is the wing. We're doing the wing. Emergency. All right, this is the next wing, and put that here. Oh, I was like, claws is because the feet. So in the book, originally they had the feet up like this, and now that we add on the second, we add on the two wings. Like, okay, basically put the feet down. There it is. Okay. Okay, we got it. We're going on to bag 3. This is bag 3 and bag 3 mini. All right, this next book is Locked In with a Plug by Nick Mills. I also got that from Podium ALC program. That was also a good time. It was just a reminder, like, when women do things like you fucking with a rich man, but you feel like you solidified in your spot, even though you's an ain't shit woman that you shouldn't save your money up. And then when he decides to throw you to the side because he's tired of your nonsense, you ain't have no money saved because you never expected that he would get tired of you. And literally in my notes, I have woman so dumb. Because you're always supposed to walk with your vex money. It don't matter, you know, when you going have your vex money. You just never know. And in that series, clearly, the girl did not have her vex money. So you know how that went. It did not go well for her. But that's neither here or there. But that was also a very good time. Like I said, I am enjoying Nick Mills. Since I have joined the Podium Entertainment Influencer Program, and I have been getting these audiobooks, I have not been disappointed at all. Like, the selection has been amazing. The audio productions have been amazinger. And I am having a time. Like, I am. I would have never thought that I would have liked audiobooks. Because I never used to listen to audiobooks before unless it was a memoir. So listening to urban romances, contemporary romances via audiobook is, and actually enjoying it is actually a big surprise to me for you. But like, I be having a time, I be having that outburst, those big laughs, big cuss. They're like, no, you did not. Like, that ain't just really happened. And yes, a narrator can make or break a book. They really can. Just saying. Like, if the narrator ain't vibing or giving the emotion that it's supposed to give, then it can make a book unenjoyable. Okay. We're getting there. I'm missing another white block. Okay. There we go. We almost there, guys. We're almost there. I actually don't know what this is that we building now, to be honest, at this point, because I'm not looking at the box for reference, so I'm just vibing. Okay, apparently this is the beak. Here is the beak. It's coming along so well. Oh my gosh. I'm building a freaking toucan. Oh, wait. I'm missing a piece here. Okay. On my June reading wrap-up is New Growth by Ta-Nehisi Williams. I was supposed to read this book back in February, and then I didn't end up starting reading it in March because it was our book club book for the month in February. But then I had a lot of arcs that I needed to read. So I was like, I'm going to put you down. I'm going to come back to you. And then I just kept putting it off. And then I was like, when I started this journey for YouTube, I was like, I want to also get back into my physical reads. And I have that book in its physical copy, of course, because it was for book club. So I picked it back up. I devoured the hell out of that book. That book was so good. The way how it connected to hair and, you know, walking the hair process from the beginning to the end. Like, with how you combing it, you detangling it, the shampoo, the conditioner, the deconditioner, how it grows. Like, once you do a big chop. I love that book. That book was so good. It was. Like, I enjoyed it. The characters were enjoyable, except that one. I think her name was Marie. She was not enjoyable, but you know, you can't have all lovable characters. Somebody has to be the villain. There's another beak. But yeah, that was a very, very enjoyable book for me. That was also my first Ta-Nehisi Williams book. So, of course, in due Delaney fashion, if I enjoy a book, then I'm going to read something else from your catalog at some point in time. This will be orange. It have two colors here, and in the book, they kind of look the same. So, I was kind of messing that up a little bit. I think it goes to this side. Or something like that. No? Don't tell me I mess up something. 911. No? It's 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh. Okay. I'm supposed to put it like this. Oh, wait. Oh, okay. Wait, no. Huh? Okay. Okay. I got it now. Focus. I am focused. Super focused. Very focused. I'm trying to figure out how to do the put on the side the beak. It's the beak. Okay, so this is the how the one side looks without the beak addition, and this is how it looks with the beak addition. So I'm guessing what you do on one side, you got to do to the next. So I got to do that. The next book is Unfinished Business. The Best Man, Unfinished Business by Malcolm D. Lee. Not gonna lie, it wasn't really grabbing my attention in the beginning. And I was like putting it down, picking it back up, putting it down, picking it back up. But then some of the drama started to unfold, and the little plot twists or whatever brought me back in. So I actually gave that 4 stars. I gave 4 stars. I did end up enjoying it in the end. In the beginning, it was kind of rocky for me. I was like, okay. But then it started to redeem itself, and I end up liking it. So like I said, that's why I got 4 stars from me. Bam. Bam. We got a Toucan of Sam. All right. I don't have this. Not me missing a piece. Lego, come on. This ain't ever happened to me before. Oh, nope. Never mind. They just didn't put it in the box, in the bag. Why would you not put it in a bag? You have me so scared just now. I was like, I'm gonna have to send them an email and then wait for them to send me this piece. They could have said something. Oh my gosh. Oh. I was scared. This next book, I talked about this book already in a past video. Losing Control by Lady Nisha. That is a top read for me. That is a freaking top read for me. Molly and Caesar is a top read, top tier couple for me. That book was hilarious. Oh my God. It was so freaking good. Like, if you ain't read that book yet, don't be like me and wait so long to read it. Don't be like me. Don't be like me. Just go ahead. Forget whatever else you're reading and go read it for me. Please. That book was a time. And I listened to the first 20 chapters on audio, and then I went to the physical. No reason, because the audiobook was really a time. The audiobook was really a time. I just went to an event, and I just have this thing that when I go to an event, I prefer to read my physicals, because that's when I get to get my physical readings done. And that book was so good. Like, I posted about it, and one of my followers told me, like, okay, go read a novella. I said, there's a novella? I immediately ordered it. It came on Wednesday. I finished it that same night. I did start another book before then, and I was like, sorry, other book, you have to wait. Molly and Caesar is here. I need to see what's going on with them. What's going on with Harper? What's going on with Pam? What's going on with Jackson? Those are my people. I gotta see what's going on with them. Like, damn. Did I mention that was a good book? I don't think I mentioned that. Oh, like, that was beautifully written. That was. So, of course, you know, I'm about to go down Lady Nisha catalog. I do have the physical copy of Lucid Dreams, so I will be getting into that very soon. I just actually decided to lock in. Oh, okay, I did this wrong, guys. That was not smart of me. The only reason why I didn't lock into it right after I finished the Losing Control novella, Half on a Baby or Two, is because when I was finishing Losing Control, I was ignoring my responsibilities. And I just feel like once I start Lucid Dreams, I'm going to ignore my responsibilities again. So that's a book that I need to read when I don't have a lot of responsibilities at the time. And as you can see at this moment, I have a lot that I need to get done. So, yeah. Is it? This thing feel like it's gonna fall off. I don't know, guys. This ain't no look for your story. Okay. I don't know. I didn't have hope. It didn't look too sturdy. there's a perch. It's on a perch. So we're going to put Toucan of Sam down right there. After Losing Control, I read Garden Party, also by Aria Days. I am not looking at a garden the same right now for the moment because that... I don't tell you, when it comes to Aria Days, you're going to have a good time. You are guaranteed a good time when it comes to her books. And Garden Party did not disappoint, of course. You're guaranteed a good time. You're guaranteed laughs. That's for sure. And she just knows how to write to make you forget that, hey, yeah. But at the end of the day, it's all about sexual liberation, sexual freedom. Do what makes you happy as long as everybody is on the same page and you are all consenting adults. You check? Who is me? That's your accoutrements, not mine. You're here for a good time, not a long time. Okay, so I think we're working on the flower right now. This has to be the flower. Yep, this gotta be the flower. Oh no, it gotta be like this. Okay. Yeah, so we're working on the flower right now. For Toucan to Sam. Sam the Toucan. 911 emergency. So I try and focus a little bit here because these little pieces have some little pieces that's going on. So just try and focus a little bit. I don't know. It's just like something about these little pieces. I have to have a little bit of silence so I can know what's going on. Let me check. I think I'm making 8 of these little flower petal thingies. It's the little pieces that also get to me. Like, should I try out a new should I try out a new coffee shop tomorrow, knowing that I bought an espresso machine because I like making my coffee at home. So we're gonna save money and not go try out the new coffee shop. It's a 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 7, 8. Apparently, Garden Party was the last book I read in June. I did start another book in June, but I ain't finished it yet, so it'll be counted towards my July read. So yeah, I read 13 books. I think majority of them was audiobooks, for real. Like, I'd be having a time in audiobook land, and I really didn't expect it. I really hope in July that I get to read a few books, like do immersive reading with the audiobook and the physical or ebook or something like that. I hope to get to do that. It's just sometimes like I want to get my reading in and I have like 50 million things to do, and that's why I just do solely audiobook and then switch to like the physical or something. So maybe get to spend some time doing that this month. That'll be pretty cool. These were the petals. Would it tell me to flip it? Oh, no. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Okay, then I flipped it. Then it goes on this side. So if we do the flower. Oh, guys, look at the flower. This is such a cute build. Oh my God. And as you can see, we have books going back on the shelf. We are almost there. We are at letter T. So I just gotta do U. But I have to get more stickers to put in my books. Not more stickers, but the seals that I add in my books so I could emboss the books with my library thingamabob. I was definitely missing something. So I had to take a pause on that because I just need to do that one time. Tag the books, scan them in, put them on the shelf. So at this point, I don't know when the heck the freaking video will ever finish, because I be taking a daggone pause a lot. Because I be doing everything else but dealing with the damn shelf, including reading. When I be doing some of the stuff though, I've been listening to an audiobook, which is actually Enigma by C.M. Barnes. I already did read that book, but the audio is out now. So I was like, that was a good time the first time. Let's read it again for a second good time, you know? So I be listening to that while tagging my books. So it's a watermelon. It's a watermelon. It's a watermelon. It's a watermelon. This is such a cute freaking bill. Oh my God. It's cute. It's fast. What more can you ask for? It's a freaking toucan. Toucan to Sam. Oh, that's it. I forget. Watermelon goes in his mouth. Let's add it there. Toucan to Sam. It's done. So thank you for watching. Thank you for joining my Lego and Yap session as we review my June reading wrap up. As I stated, I read 13 books for this month, even though I counted 12. I made a mistake. But I read 13 books. I had a time. And don't forget to follow me on all my socials. And remember, books don't expire. Buy the book. You can read it anyways. Check out you.